A housing crisis made worse by the pandemic. Our state is short about 136,000 housing units for the lowest earning Arizonans. But instead of building low-income rentals, advocates say finding ways for people to own a home can benefit generations. ABC 15 investigator Courtney Holmes looks at 3 Valley programs turning low-income renters into homeowners.
Area median income in Maricopa County is about $77,000 a year. To qualify to buy these homes, you'll likely have to make less than that. In some cases, a lot less. Our story is highlighting developers who sell homes to families who otherwise would not be able to afford them.
Gabby and Francisco Vasquez have only been here for a week, but this Peoria condo already feels like home.
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit.
Because the deed belongs to them.
Well, it's been great because now you have more stability and more freedom.
Francisco is a dietary cook at a hospital. His salary normally wouldn't allow them to buy a home, but Habitat for Humanity of Central Arizona did.
We're the mortgage originator, we're the bank.
It's one of the only programs that's focused on turning very low-income workers,
one person making about $16,000 a year,
into homeowners. Here's CEO Jason Barlow.
We design the mortgage so that they don't spend any more than 30% of their gross monthly income on their mortgage payment.
He says no interest loans, donations, grants, and building volunteers significantly subsidize the financing. The down payment?
They have to put in 400 hours of sweat equity.
This is our space, this is all we need.
Either helping to build their own home or someone else's.
That's pretty special.
I remember when we first started building in the Garfield community, it was costing us about $55,000 to build a single-family detached home.
Patricia Garcia Duarte is reminiscing about the 1990s because she says the cost for a home today,
it's outrageous. Now the market is calling for $300,000 plus.
She's the CEO of nonprofit Trellis. It's a home ownership lender and developer of workforce housing. That's an industry term for people who make too much to qualify for Section 8 housing vouchers, but not enough to save and buy a place of their own. In Maricopa County, that income ranges between $56,000 and $84,000 a year for a household of 3.
It's all about being intentional and providing a product that's going to be attainable for low and moderate income people.
And it's her job to figure out how to get the money to do that.
The magic is in that down payment and closing cost assistance.
The 20 townhomes they're building right now at Trellis at Coulter in Central Phoenix start at $289,000, but their buyers can't afford that. So Trellis finds grants, low-cost loans, and other subsidies to pay the difference between what the house costs and what the buyer can afford to borrow.
It can be as low as $15,000, up to $90,000. It just depends on where the market is.
They open up to a courtyard.
This lot will be Tempe Micro Estates.
It's a lofted style, so the bedroom and the closet are upstairs.
13 600-square-foot tiny homes built by Newtown Community Development Corporation. They renovate and build homes all over the valley to sell to a range of incomes, $84,000 a year and below for a family of 3.
There are people who have full-time jobs or have multiple jobs to create a full-time atmosphere.
Stephanie Brewer is executive director.
They qualify for a mortgage, but there's nothing that's available in the price range that they can afford.
Through federal, city, and private subsidies, Newtown is able to adjust the price of the houses to make the mortgage affordable. And they have a 0% loan program to help maintain it.
We replace a lot of ACs and a lot of water heaters with that loan pool.
Helping families retain the benefits of home ownership, regardless of having a lower income.
And along with that brings a triple effect, better education, better civic engagement, higher wages. We want our people to prosper.
Each of the programs that we mentioned relies heavily on donations and grants. We have information about that, as well as information about how you can apply to buy a home at abc15.com. For the Rebound Arizona, I'm Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.